Moving on to the next one here. Eyes of Wakanda. I'll go first here because Cody kind of let me know how he was feeling about it. I loved it. I actually liked it a lot. They they did their little anthology type of thing where we're following different characters, and first one was cool. I thought it was really cool. You're following her, and she's on a mission to bring this dude back, and maybe they said it at the beginning, but it didn't catch me until like this dude started activating his little box of shit. I was like, oh, he's Wakandan. So, trying to bring him back and then his technology and stuff. So that one was cool. The second one to me was the better one, was I think my favorite one. Achilles, like them using like actual history. That was pretty cool, and going through the Trojan War and what Wakandans were involved in that a little bit. Well, not even a little bit, a lot, because they killed Achilles, and I think that he died by their hand. So that was kind of crazy. And then the third one I thought was actually pretty cool too. That one was Iron Fist. So that was a pretty cool little reveal. I thought, yeah, that one stuck out to me as well. And then obviously the conclusion, we could talk on that right now when you guys go. And I thought that was a really good conclusion, way to bring everything the same way they did What If, way to bring everything together. So, but I actually liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. Cody?
Justin?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, agree again. I enjoyed the fuck out of this, honestly. One of my favorite things is, and I can't think of another example, but for sure, we've seen it a bunch. When you have something that you do something and it adds or gives backstory to something that's already great, like you can't get enough of that. That's like it enhances what was already great. Maybe that thing's a 10 and it makes it a 10.1, a 10.2, whatever the fuck. Like it just enhances it. And this just, even if you want to say by a little bit, it enhanced the first Black Panther movie. 100% it did. You cannot.
I watched it right after.
You cannot convince me otherwise.
I watched it right after.
That fucking tie-in. Oh my god, yeah. That shit was phenomenal. And
that was audible.
Like you said, the fucking it being an anthology series, I don't, because I knew it was an anthology series, and I don't think I was expecting it to do like a full circle thing. But once it did that was pretty dope to me. Just getting Wakandan history and just seeing how much they have like an effect on the world, an effect on the history. And when you watch the first Black Panther movie, you don't really think that. You don't really get that, but no, for sure, they were involved in a whole bunch of shit. It's fucking, it's insane. I have something else, and I don't know, because I can't say it's a negative on the show. Maybe it's a negative on the MCU as a whole, but I'll wait until after Cody goes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what he's finna say, so clearly you do. I was just telling J Mag that I just wasn't interested. Like I was bored watching the show. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. I honestly don't know a reason. Like it's not that it was bad. I don't think it was bad. It's just I personally just was not interested at all for watching it. Like I didn't have any interest in watching it. So like whenever it was going, like I was just seeing myself get on my phone because it just didn't. Like I'm telling you, like once you sent that text, I tried to watch it. I couldn't do it. And I watched it later on, and bro, it just wasn't appealing to me. I don't know. Like I just had no desire to watch it. So,
have you ever seen an anthology series before?
That I could think of, no. Yeah. That I could think of, no. So I guess that's not my cup of tea, but yeah, I just didn't care for it.
I mean, I can't even.
Yeah, like I said, it's not even. I wouldn't call the show bad. I just did not care for it.
I don't have a comeback for that. If it's not his cup of tea, it's not his cup of tea. That's all it is. I can't hate on that.
I've always loved history, and them going through all this different historic stuff. That was really cool to me. Like I said, Achilles, and then watching Troy. I don't know if you guys ever seen Troy. I don't think Cody would like that movie, but maybe Jet has seen it with Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
like that. I love that movie. Like that's one of the ones that they could throw on and just watch. Just watched it like a few months ago again. So that was pretty cool. So that's why I really enjoyed Achilles being in that one. That was really cool. And then just Wakandans are badass. I mean, because like he fucked up Achilles, who's a legendary hero in history. So
yeah, cut his Achilles.
Yeah, he cut his Achilles. That's the whole reason we have that name for the tent. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a historical buff like that, but I don't know if that's named after him, but yeah, crazy. So that's why I really loved that episode, and I thought it was really cool. But yeah, let's get to that reveal. The way that they wrapped up the whole reason that I guess not this show exists, but one of the reasons that final episode happened, and seeing that futuristic Black Panther and all the shit that she was cool, by the way. Like, that was really cool, all the stuff she had going on. But saying how and like, I guess I don't know if this is where Jet was going to go with it or not, but 500 years, I think, from that current time period, some shit's coming, and the Earth was not ready for it. And I will speak on that a little bit more. But I thought that was really cool for her to go do that, so that we get a purpose for Wakanda finally coming into the light, because they wanted
That shit was
Killmonger.
so fire, man.
They wanted Eric to give a reason to T'Challa to bring Wakanda forward. Like, what? Like, him standing right there in front of I went to go watch Black Panther right after that, and I mean, I watched it from beginning to end, but I was looking for that axe. I was like, you guys have, and there, that axe shows up. There it is.
I remember the axe. I remembered it.
I didn't remember the axe. I just yeah. So that was really cool. Like, I was audible about it. Like I said, like I was like, oh shit, that's fucking awesome. This is the whole reason Wakanda's even Wakanda, like now in the MCU, like the way they came out. So I really thought that was really cool. I really did.
No, yeah, 100%. That's exactly where I was going. Yeah, I mean, I was saying it while you were going. That shit was amazing. Like, that part alone was fucking dope. You know, I love, and it's not even tying loose ends. It's just adding.
Adding to mystery.
And you know, as long as it makes sense, and in this case, it's epic. It's a fucking W, and it enhanced Black Panther for sure. Like, it, you can't you see that movie a little differently now. It's fucking crazy. That
They
shit
say
was
War
so
Dogs.
fucking important. Yeah,
They say War Dogs in Black Panther, and I didn't catch it. The first time, I don't know what that is. This is okay, cool, War Dogs. But no,
Yeah.
you watch this, and now you know what War Dogs are, and what their missions are, and what their objectives were. They're agents, and it's fucking awesome. It's
Yeah.
really cool. Like, it's really cool. So yeah.
So unless I'm fucking mistaken, how time traveling worked in here,
Oh yeah, time travel. Yeah.
and how time traveling was established in Endgame is not the same shit.
No.
So-
what the fuck they doing with time travel?
Yeah.
It is completely different. I don't even know how to look at it truly. Like, am I just supposed to not care? But it's like, at the same time, this is still the MCU. Like, this is MCU established. Like, this is a part of it. So, like, there's no established rule, and unless they're gonna address this shit later on, that Endgame was the actual fucking real deal, and maybe even we see some shit about, you know, Steve returning the fucking the gems
Yeah.
and shit like that, then, you know, I'll shut the fuck up. But other than that, I mean, Kevin Feige saw that shit and was, you know, didn't say nothing.
This is like
You
what
forgot, like,
It was one of the last projects that he didn't, give the go. They just dropped it.
I think another crazy thing, I think the studio that made this is no longer a studio.
Oh,
Wow,
wild.
that is wild.
And I actually I think there was, fuck, I don't want to get this wrong. I don't know if there was people on that studio or if it's the studio itself that was behind, like, there's certain things that they worked on. They did like a couple scenes for Halo 5 and Halo Reach. A couple things like that. But another one was fucking Arcane. And I think Arcane is obviously animated better, but I can see like the inspiration.
You can see the shades
there.
there.
I can see I can see the shades of Arcane in it. But all that aside, really fucking enjoyed it. Loved that it added lore to like an existing MCU fucking movie. That's exactly what a show like this should do. And yeah, just thoroughly fucking enjoyed it. Thought it was great.
Those things are still coming, right? Like that's where I want to know too. Those things are still coming, right? Like they didn't stop it. They just made the Earth more prepared because Wakanda can help now. So is that something that's going to happen in the MCU? Probably not.
That's the question. It's like, so, but this is where it's interesting because it's like, are you basically requiring people to watch this to understand what's to come?
I don't think so. I think if you watch it, at least you get an idea of like what's coming. But if they do whatever's coming, those creatures, bugs, I don't think you necessarily have to know that. Hey, they already said this in Wakanda or in Eyes of Wakanda. I don't think so.
Because like I feel like, for instance, for like us, it would be like better. Like when we see it coming, it would make it more grand than somebody who did not know that was happening. They would just see it as like a what the fuck's going on. But obviously, it would make sense.
Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
I thought because Killmonger did what he did and T'Challa did what he did, I thought that stopped it. Unless I'm mistaken.
From what I understood, the reason that they wanted to do this was so that when they came, Wakanda was able to help the rest of the Earth and give them weapons to help fight. That's what they wanted to do. It doesn't stop it. It just
that's how I.
That's what it seemed like to me. And now that I'm thinking about it, could this be a way they tie in Shang-Chi's end credits?
Oh,
I don't know if those 10 because in the show in Eyes of Wakanda, she was like, "How did they find us? They sensed that you were using the time travel or something like that." Could the 10 rings send a signal like that? Probably not, right? I'm just fucking spitballing here. Can the 10 rings send a signal like that, and those things fucking reacted to that, and now they're coming? I don't know if that could be a way they ties into Shang-Chi shit. And obviously, who knows? You know, Doomsday's coming. They got the soft reboot coming, so maybe none of this shit goes anywhere. The studio's not around anyways.
It's probably not even.
Probably not. And I think that would have been a cool way to do all of that, though, and to tie in Shang-Chi and do that in credits again.
Because I was going to say maybe, and I'm for sure leaning more what you and Cody were just talking about, that, you know, fuck no, like we're just gonna move on to fucking Doomsday and shit. But maybe a Black Panther 3. Like we know they have that untitled fucking I don't know if it's untitled, but actually it's untitled. They have a movie slotted to come out before, I think, Secret Wars. I don't know if it was before Doomsday. I think it's before Secret Wars. So, you know, maybe they could do something there, because I don't know what the fuck Black Panther 3
seems like a lot.
Fucking, yes, this seems like an Avengers type shit for the whole Earth to like be in peril like that, and just Black Panther can handle it. That's some Ant-Man fucking what's his name shit, you know, Ant-Man and Kang shit. Like no,
well, but if it's just like Earth, like the Eternals were gonna deal with some shit that was gonna fuck up the Earth.
Yeah, but they didn't though. Like the movie kind of like ended before that could even be a thing. Imagine if they had to deal with that. That should be an Avengers level movie.
But I'm just saying, like, threats that put the Earth in danger, like, and I mean, obviously we know how the movie went, but I mean, fucking Dormammu, like, he threatens the Earth.
And again, the same situation like Eternals. They really like I guess, showed it, so they try to make it as minimal as possible. He just used the time stone over and over. Eternals, they just had a conversation with the motherfucker, and they just had to stop one person.
So you don't think there's no way they could underdo this? Like it would have to be like
it has to be the way that she first talked about it, and how they showed up was blocking the sun. They said they did some shit to block the sun. Like the whole Earth is gonna be
you're fucked. Yeah. So I think you got like, what is it, like 7 minutes maybe or something crazy like that. The Earth, the sun goes out.
So, you know, to me, that there's no way around.
I just think underdoing it would be bad in terms of just viewership, because it's like we're watching y'all sit here and make these worldly threats, and nobody's showing up to this shit when there's literally like a dozen of heroes we know right now. Like, where was everybody in Eternals? Where was everybody during any of like the world-ending events? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to see that again. And it's like, well, where the fuck is everybody at? So
yeah,
especially when Doomsday is right there.
Yeah. I agree.
That's why it's probably not going to happen. And you said the studio's shut down anyways, so they're probably not going to do anything with it, and it's a shame. But if they do, that'll be a cool surprise and to see how they do it. But yeah, I was thinking about that the whole time. They just introduced it. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. But nonetheless, Eyes of Wakanda, if you guys haven't seen it, me and Jet at least, highly recommend checking it out. And maybe you're not an anthology person too, just like Cody. But if you guys have seen anthology series stuff, let us know. Something's coming out that I think Cody was interested in that was an anthology, and I think it was DC related. Oh, the James Olsen shit, the Jimmy Olsen shit. That's an anthology type shit. So I don't know. We'll see if Cody thinks about that. But yeah, if you guys have seen it, let us know your thoughts on Eyes of Wakanda down in the comments below.
That one might be a little. I'm pretty sure he would like that one because that's just tapping into fucking DC villains, according to what the show is.
I think you're not a Predator guy, so maybe you won't. But Predator Killer of Killers is the same way. Anthology, tell you 3 different stories, and then
that one's better.
That one is better though. Killer of Killers is better, so maybe you check that out. And if you don't like that, then you're not. That's just not. Tell your stories.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.